Hey, how's it? This is the Foundation coming at you with my Week 11 picks. As you can see, I'm back home on Kauai. Again, great trip. Set for every. I mean, I had a lot of fun, especially I had tons of fun in Vegas. I had a real good time in Vegas. Dallas was really fun as well. The good news is that Cowboys did win on my one next to my last day in second to my last day in Vegas, which won me money. So that put a little smile on my face. And just for the hell of it, I threw money on the Giants, so they won me money too. So so I did finish the trip with a little bit positivity. But again, I want to see my Cowboys win live. But anyway, so last week I was 10-4. When Cowboys win, it makes the picks much better. Like always, I do my Cowboys video separately. Teams on bye, the whole AFC East. If you don't know who they are, then you don't know football. The Browns are also off in the AFC. The only NFC team is off is the 49ers. Let's get on with these picks. So I got the Thursday night Green Bay Packers versus the Seattle Seahawks. I got the Seahawks. This is a bit of a rivalry going on. The last 3 games won by the Packers, but we know about the Hail Mary. We know about the NFC Championship onside kick, and Green Bay hasn't won. The Packers haven't won in Seattle since 2008. So it's a lot of things going. There's a lot of things happening, with their rivalry. And so I got the Seahawks. Next is the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens. I got the Baltimore Ravens. Next is the Carolina Panthers versus the Detroit Lions. I got the Panthers. They on 10 days of rest. I know they got blown out the last game, but Lions ain't no Steelers, so I got the Panthers. Next is the Tennessee Titans versus the Indianapolis Colts. I got the Tennessee Titans, but really quick on the Colts. Quentin Nelson has really changed the attitude of the offensive line. And if they can get maybe one other guy with him and all that, another guy with that kind of nastiness, man, they could be a team to watch out for next year. Tennessee Titans, man, I believe that my Cowboys could have scored way more points. I don't know if we would have won the game, but my confidence would have been better if we won the game. To win the game, but the Tennessee Titans, their defense makes plays. They basically shut out the Patriots and all that. Now offensively, Corey Davis is making plays, so that gives Mariota more confidence, and it opens up the running game and all that. So yeah, I got the Titans. Next is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New York Giants. I got the Giants. Again, screw you guys, but thank you for the money. Maybe Giants is on a short week. Gotta keep this game plan simple. Run Barkley. The defensive line doesn't just run after Eli Manning. Gives the offensive line a little time to just at least set their blocks or hold them up. That's enough. Then the linebackers start creeping in. They start looking down, and then the safety start looking. So that makes more passing lanes for Eli, and the wide receivers can get open. Hey, that's a game plan, right? But the Tampa Bay, man, they're to get 500 yards offensively and score only 3 points is mind-boggling. I can't do it. I can't even come close to doing a New York accent. Let me try again. Never mind. Got that. But yeah, like I was saying with the Buck, and they don't know who their quarterback is, so the Giants more likely gonna win this game. Next is the Houston Texans versus the Washington Redskins. Washington Redskins are suffering on the offensive line against Clowney, Watt, and Merciless. Man, that's crazy. And then for the defense to allow 500 yards, Hopkins and Deshaun Watson and all the rest of the guys, Demaryius Thomas, is going to capitalize on it. So, I got the Texans. Next is the Pittsburgh Steelers with Jacksonville Jaguars. I got the Steelers. They had 10 days of rest. I know Le'Veon Bell didn't sign his He forfeited basically his contract, but Connors is playing well, and the whole team is just right now just playing on fire. Next is the Oakland Raiders versus Arizona Cardinals. I got the Cardinals. Next is the Denver Broncos versus the Los Angeles Chargers. I got the Chargers. People not on the bandwagon yet, but the Chargers are slowly the better teams. One of the better teams in the AFC. Man, that Desmond King, he was one of my favorite guys in the draft. I wish we would have got him. He's balling right now. And then Derwin James is another guy too for them. But yeah, I got the Chargers. Next is the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New Orleans Saints. I got the Saints. It's gonna be hard to, ready to keep pace with the Saints, who have been been scoring like crazy. Kamara and Ingram and all that. And then you got, the defense is very sound. Then on the Philadelphia side, their cornerbacks their secondary is just decimated with injuries. Now Darby's out for the year, so that doesn't help the defensive line, where they gotta, when they're running, when they're trying to get penetration on the quarterback or pressure on the quarterback, the guys are getting faster open than the defensive line can get to the quarterback, and which in turn you start scoring those points. More pressure, and then with a lack of running game, more pressure on Wentz and all that. I mean, you can probably ask the referees to not call a penalty for you. Maybe it helps, but oh wait, in the last game they didn't get a penalty called on them. They lost the game. Yeah, you guys never. So no blame the refs on that one. But anyway, next is the Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears. I got the Bears. But I was thinking of the Vikings because they're coming off their bye, but the way the defense of the Bears is playing, and Mahomes is getting a lot of attention, but Trubisky, yeah, he started most of last year, but now with the new coaches and all that, now you see him with weapons with him as well too. He's been very impressive and all that. So yeah, I got the Bears. Finally, Monday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Rams. It's originally supposed to have been in Mexico City, but I think some of the star players were saying that they didn't like the field, so they moved it to back to Los Angeles. So I got the Rams. Technically, the Chiefs are supposed to have been on the road anyway, so I got the Rams and all that. It's gonna be an exciting football game. I wish I had a little bit better defense, but if it's a fun game, it's a fun game. All right. Mahalo for watching Paniola Boys, and like always, go Cowboys.